been interviewing people for a number of years now, and it baffles me that people don't understand like proper etiquette for simple things like turning up on time. Like when you come for an interview, it's get here 15 minutes early, not 40 minutes early, right? Not 1 minute early, arrive 15 minutes early, be ready, be smart, dress appropriately for the job that you're looking to come for. And it, you know, I've run an interview process today. One person rocked up 40 minutes early and another rocked up 1 minute late. And it just amazes me that people don't understand. Right, on time is late in an interview, so be arriving 15 minutes, but not before 15 minutes. That's crazy. If you drive, turn up. I recommend people find where they're going the day before on Google Maps. There's no excuse not to be able to find somewhere, because you can Street View it, Google Map it, you can jump in your car, you can go and scout the place out and have a look at it the day or the days before. Make sure you know how long it takes to get there. But the other side of it is that, you know, some people come for the job interview, and then, you know, I've had one recently where he took the job and then was like, that's a bit far. And I was like, you know, surely you will understand that's, where would you apply for a job that's not within your scope of where you want to operate under? It's crazy. So yeah, make sure you want the job before you go for it, because you're wasting everyone's time. But then get there on time, dress smart, look appropriate, and research the company. We ran a group interview process today, and you know, we do a bit of an introduction and tell them a bit about the company and the role and what future, you know, what successes look like for other people in the past. And you know, and I was like, you know, who's done research on the company? And the amount of people that did not. They're just turning up for a job and they don't know you about your business. They don't understand what it is that you really do, what your market is. You know, for me, you want to be turning up, not just understanding who your potential employer is, but who their competition is. See what else is in the market space, because you want to go there and you want to stand out above and beyond everyone else. You don't just want to be ready for the job. You want to give your employer or your future employer, if you really want to give them that job, you turn up and you way over deliver what they're expecting. So, you know, find who their top 10 competitors are by doing research, looking on the internet, seeing what else they do. And from a geographical standpoint, on a national standpoint, I just think these are key basic things for people that miss out. And if you come in and for an interview and you've been tasked to bring a presentation, bring a laptop. We had one turn up for a recent role, and they didn't. One of the roles was bring a presentation to showcase your work, what you're bringing to the table, and they didn't even turn up with a laptop. Surprise, surprise! Didn't last very long in the interview process. So these are just some of the basic fundamentals. But make sure you research who's going to be, who's going to be interviewing you. I'd suggest you read up on them on LinkedIn. You want to try and find any individual, traits on their social media. Understand who they are as an individual, and see where you've got some common ground. And it's not about don't pretend to like something to try and curry favour, because that will come out in the wash. That will come across as disingenuous. But find areas where you've got common goals and common interests, because that's going to warm you up into the role certainly. And also, you're just going to show somebody that you've done some research and you actually give a toss about getting this job. Small business owners love what they do. They generally have worked for someone else in a given field, and then for whatever reason they've decided, I can do this better. I'm better than you, my current employer. So I'm now going to leave. I'm going to go out and do something for myself. And that's, we're very, very passionate about what we do. Most of us are incredibly artists in our chosen field, and some of us are lucky to get good at running a business. Not all of us, and it took me many years to actually understand how to run the business side of my business. But I've always been good at what I did since I even worked for my previous employer. But you need to tune into someone's passion. you need to understand that the guy like myself who's sitting on the other side of the table, when I pay someone a wage, it's coming out of my pocket. It's not the big machine, it's coming out of my back pocket. So I'm looking to bring in people that are going to be part of the team, that are going to own the role and responsibility. So I just think it's really important that you tune into that. And this is my advice for people looking to come for a job interview.